Have you ever removed a cake from the oven and wondered why some cakes come out tall, soft and beautifully risen like this one, while others sink, become dense or bake unevenly? Well, today let's talk about what makes a cake rise so perfectly. Take a look at this cake. One of the first things you'll notice is its beautiful dome. This is a sign that the ingredients were properly balanced and the baking process went well. But here's something many people don't know. A perfect cake doesn't happen by chance. Every ingredient plays a specific role. Let's start with the flour. Flour provides the structure of the cake. If you add too much flour, your cake becomes heavy and dry. If you use too little, the cake may not have enough strength to hold its shape and could collapse after baking. Next are the eggs. Eggs are one of the most important ingredients in cake baking. They add structure, moisture, richness and help trap air in the batter. That trapped air expands in the oven, helping the cake rise. This is why using fresh eggs and the correct quantity is so important. Now let's talk about butter or oil. Butter gives cake a rich flavor, while oil helps cake stay moist for a longer period. Depending on the type of cake you are making, choosing between butter and oil can make a big difference in both taste and structure. Another ingredient that deserves attention is baking powder. Many beginner bakers believe that adding extra baking powder will make their cakes rise higher, but that's actually a myth. Too much baking powder can cause a cake to rise too quickly in the oven, only for it to collapse before it's fully baked. The secret isn't using more, it's using the right amount. Mixing the batter is another step that many people overlook. Overmixing develops too much gluten, making the cake tough instead of soft. On the other hand, undermixing can leave pockets of flour that prevent the batter from baking evenly. The goal is to mix until everything is just combined. Now let's talk about oven temperature. Your oven temperature should already be preheated before the batter goes in. If the oven is too hot, the outside of the cake may be browned too quickly, while the inside remains raw. If it's too cool, the cake may not rise properly and could end up dense. Consistent temperature is one of the biggest secrets to successful baking. Here's another mistake many bakers make. They open the oven door too early. Every time you open the oven, heat escapes, causing the temperature to drop. If this happens before the cake has set, it can sink right in the middle. It's always best to wait until the cake is almost done before checking it. And finally, once your cake comes out of the oven, don't rush to remove it from the pan immediately. Allow it to cool for about 10 to 15 minutes. This gives the cake enough time to firm up, making it easier to remove without breaking. Baking is both an art and a science. Once you understand how each ingredient and every step affects the final result, you will start producing cakes that are consistently soft, fluffy, moist and beautifully risen, just like this one. If you found these tips helpful and you want to learn more baking secrets that professional bakers use every day, be sure to follow for more practical cake tips.